Welcome back to 922.
Okay, so tomorrow evening, you got a great chance to hear some from small business owners from all across Baton Rouge, the Panel Plus Perspectives event. It's hoping to spark some meaningful conversations between small business owners and really kind of facilitate some growth.
All proceeds from the event, it's going to go towards supporting young entrepreneurs in our area. Jen Oken and Mary Ellen Slayter join us this morning to talk about it. Ladies, good morning.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Look, it's a perfect time to talk about it. Small Business Month, and we love to support entrepreneurs all across the board. Let's introduce folks to what y'all do in our community.
Well, I am a career photographer, have been for over 20 years, but going through that kind of that movement of being and becoming a photographer, I started mentoring other creatives, mostly photographers, into becoming the business side of the career or the industry. And it really became a passion of mine. So in like 2018, 2019, I stepped into more of a consulting, coaching role to help any entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, business owners, just to empower them to know that they have what it takes because of their passion, because of what they can do, who they are, why they do what they do, and facilitate a how.
Wow.
Mary Ellen Slayter, not just a survivor of the Titanic.
Oh, no, that's as we've learned in the last half hour.
That's my ancestors.
That's amazing. She shares her name, and man, do you get confused on the Googles every once in a while? No, okay. So anyway, well, congratulations.
I'm not that good of a swimmer, man.
But you're here today.
I like the cold.
So when you see, your role in all of this, you've got obviously unique perspectives. What's your role in all this?
So I own a marketing agency here. It's called RepCap. We're a content marketing agency, and I started my agency 12 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Moving back here, I was a journalist. I worked for the Washington Post for many years. I wrote a career advice column, and I did all these things. And I moved back home, and I started my business. And I think about all the things that I experienced and I had to learn in order to make that transition. I mean, and I kind of got thrown into it. Like, I didn't plan on it. It was like, okay, I got laid off. I'm going to start a company. And here I am 12 years later. You know, and that's a defying the odds. Like, I mean, I'm not sure how many people realize how few small businesses make it past the 1 year, 2 year, 3 year mark. So I make it a point to be as generous as my time allows with other people who are about to embark on that experience. And at least if I can tell you what I experienced, you can go make new, more interesting mistakes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that.
Right.
Journey,
And I think for me now, one of the other pieces for us as an agency, we bought a building on Government Street right next to French Truck. And our vision for that was, one, yes, we needed to get out of our house after the pandemic. I'd worked at home for a long time and I was very much over it. But I really wanted to create a community meeting space. I missed the opportunity to be with other people because I believe in co-creation and I believe in physically being next to each other when we can. And so for me, when Jen was planning this event and they began to organize for the young entrepreneurs in our community, I jumped at the chance to say, we'll host it.
So tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
That's where it's going to happen. Let's find out how folks can get involved, where they can get a ticket.
Panelsandperspective.com is where they can learn all about the event. They can read and learn about the Q&A. We'll have a Q&A panel, which Mary Ellen will be moderating everything. At the website, you'll be able to figure out all the details and buy your tickets.
So you said we can still buy the tickets. It's going on tomorrow. But
it's going on tomorrow, yeah. Definitely.
Okay. All the information
And it's a small group. It's an intimate meeting of where you would have, this is not a thing where you're in a room and the speakers are far away, where the business owners, some of the business owners that we have here, we all have different kinds of businesses. I'm thinking about Sarah and some of the other folks joining us who, this is a chance for you to actually meet those people and ask your questions. It's not something where you're far away
Figure out what their path was and maybe then create your own journey.
A couple of our panelists are Narcisse Burchell, who was the events coordinator for Brew that just happened earlier this week.
Okay.
Doug from Baton Rouge Music Studios, and then Sarah Joy from Counterspace.
One more time, the website?
Panelsandperspective.com.
That's the one.
That's it. Put their experience to use. Come in for that great conversation tomorrow. We're going to have that on our website as well. We'll be right back.